Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shining Star CLE. Will you please join us in a moment of silence in memorial of the 9/11 victims? We will never forget. And now, please silence all cell phones and electronic devices, as a safety concern for those performing flash photography is strictly prohibited. Enjoy the show.
Scared to rock the boat and make a mess, so I sat quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past my breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage 7-time Emmy Award winner and our host for this evening, WKYC Channel 3 Zone, Monica Robbins.
Good evening, everyone. How excited are we all to be here at Shining Star 2022? We are finally back and in person, and believe me when I tell you, I could not wait to get back to this stage, and I know these amazing singers couldn't wait either. Are you ready for a good time? Are you sure you're ready for a good time? And thank you for helping us raise money for an incredible cause. Now, are you ready to meet this incredible talent behind me? All right, everybody, let's start off with our first alternate for this competition. Give it up from Avon Lake High School, Kayla Haskins. And now our top 10 Shining Star finalists from Hathaway Brown School, Ananya Yedeni. From Theodore Roosevelt High School, Lila Wagner-Gleason. From Highland Heights High School, Hannah Tremonte. From Brecksville Broadview Heights High School, Leah Spacek. From Hudson High School, Lindsay Ross. From Beaumont School, Lauren Ravis. From Brunswick High School, Nick Peterson. And from Western Reserve Academy, Alexandra Newman. And last but certainly not least, from Firestone CLC, Fiona Coughlin. Give it up. Oh my goodness, I did not forget. You know what? I forgot you only because I remembered you from last year. It's Amelia Cedar, everybody! All right, these are your Shining Star CLE finalists, and believe me when I tell you, you're going to have a very difficult time voting for a winner because, yes, you will be helping us. But for now, let them get back to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 10 finalists. All right, there is nothing better than a live performance with a live audience. And believe me when I tell you, it really does feel so good to be finally back here and live and in person at Playhouse Square after 2 long years away. I have to tell you personally, this is very special for me. The last time I stood on this stage, I had just been diagnosed with a brain tumor, and I was getting ready for my first surgery. And that would be my last public appearance, and I wasn't sure if I was going to come back, but I did. And even though we had to do it, and even though we had to do it virtually, we made it through, and it was a wonderful 2 years, but there is nothing like doing it here live in front of all of you. So, you are going to, I don't have to tell you this, you all know this, you're going to experience an incredible night of music, and you will see and hear the top talent that our area has to offer, thanks to Menorah Park, a leader in senior health care. And the funds you are helping to raise tonight will be used to support memory care programs throughout our community. It is such an important issue, and I know it impacts almost every single one of us. Every single one of us knows someone impacted by dementia or Alzheimer's. The judges have once again chosen another exceptional group of talented young people from all over Northeast Ohio, and the performances you are about to see on this stage tonight are the culmination of a 4-month journey. Every single one of these contestants has given their all to make it here this far, and believe me when I tell you, they have all worked incredibly hard to put together this show for you tonight. The winner that you will help choose tonight walks home with some amazing prizes. They will receive an invitation to perform with the world-renowned Cleveland Pops Orchestra at Severance Hall. The winner's high school music department will receive a gift of $2,500, and they will take home, of course, a $10,000 college scholarship. But that's not all. The top 3 runners-up also receive college scholarships of $5,000, $2,500, and $1,000, and there are more exciting opportunities for all of our contestants in the future. I'll tell you all about that in a little bit. Now, to narrow down the field to the top 4, we have once again enlisted the help of 5 expert judges who will make that incredibly difficult decision. Believe me, I've heard the talent. I don't want to be one of the judges. But then it's going to be your turn. You get to be a judge too. Now, we can't choose the winner without you, so later I will be giving you instructions on how you can vote for your favorite performer. But let's get this show on the road, shall we, and meet our incredible panel of judges. Our first judge is right at home in this theater. As CEO and president of Playhouse Square, this industry leader guided the growth of the KeyBank Broadway series to an astounding 45,000 season ticket holders. That is the largest in the nation and position Cleveland among an elite group of cities able to open first-run national tours. We are thrilled to have her back again. Please welcome Gina Vernacci. This next judge has been with us from the very beginning and returns triumphantly to the judges panel for another fantastic year. Not only did he serve as conductor and director of the orchestral program at the Cleveland Institute of Music for 37 years, he has also conducted with more than 125 orchestras. We are honored to welcome back for the 6th year in a row this Cleveland legend, the founding conductor of the Cleveland Pops Orchestra. Please welcome back Carl Topolo. Our next judge is a new addition to the Shining Star CLE judges panel. He started his professional career on the national tours of Spring Awakening and Beautiful, the Carole King musical, to his Great White Way debut starring in Disney's Newsies on Broadway. Please welcome home our native son and graduate of Orange High School, Ben Fankhauser. Our next judge is a global producer and talent manager, lawyer, and founder and president of Esquire Entertainment. This Tony Award-winning producer has traveled the world to work with talent and create amazing theater. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back for the 5th year in a row, Rashad V. Chambers. And last but certainly not least, a new face to the judges panel this year. She may have grown up as the daughter of 20-time Grammy Award-winning singer Tony Bennett, but this Berklee School of Music graduate has a voice all of her own, with performances at Radio City Music Hall, the Hollywood Bowl, the Royal Albert Hall, and Caesar's Palace, just to name a few. We are thrilled to introduce Antonia Bennett. So I wasn't kidding when I told you we have an incredible panel of judges this year, and on behalf of the Menorah Park Foundation and the Shining Star CLE team, I want to extend a heartfelt thanks to all of you, our judges, for sharing your talent and experience with us here this evening. As each of our top 10 finalists perform, these trained professionals will use their decades of experience to lend a critical ear. They will score each performance individually, and then each contestant's cumulative score will give us our final 4. Then it will be your job to cast your vote for the winner from your seats. That's right, our judges are going to help narrow it down, and then your vote gets to pick the first place winner. Again, I'll explain how later, but first, please give a warm welcome to Amy Carlson, Group Head of Debt Capital Markets, with a message from our event sponsor, KeyBank.
Hello all. Good evening. As you heard, I'm Amy Carlson. We are so excited to be here live and in person, and it's my honor on behalf of Key to welcome you to Shining Star 2022. So first, I want to congratulate all of the students and wish them well in the remainder of the competition. Let's hear it. If you're like me, I know that times you'll be moved to tears and or filled with awe when you hear the outstanding vocal talents of some of these amazing high school students from our area. At Key, our promise is to help our clients and communities thrive.
There we go. Look at that.
See, you can tell I don't do this very often.
Just right into the mic. Right into
All
the
right.
mic. Thank you.
There are few better examples of a thriving community than we have at Menorah Park. And I think, as you all know, Menorah Park serves its residents in so many ways, through independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing, rehabilitation services, palliative care, and so much more through both home and community-based services. So it's the memory care work that we're here, that this event supports, and it's fitting that this is a musical event, because one of the most incredible aspects of music is how finely tuned our minds are to respond to it. Hearing a song from your past brings back memories of joy, love, and sometimes sadness. As we age, memories become even more precious, and Menorah Park is diligently working to help bring back memories to its residents. Have you ever been driving in a car and heard a song and it brings back great memories and feelings, and you just had to stay in the car till the very end and listen to the magic of that music? So that's what Menorah Park is using music therapy to help its residents reconnect. And through sponsorship of this event, KeyBank is very pleased to accompany, sorry for the bad pun, Menorah Park on this very important journey. Key's unwavering support of this community over the decades has taken form through charitable support as well as through the engagement of our employees. In fact, our employees serve on over 250 boards of not-for-profit organizations. And among those employees serving on boards is Larry Mack, a senior executive at Key. Yay. A senior executive Key, and sorry, I'm going to date us here, and my friend and colleague for over 35 years. And this evening's honorary chair, and I can't think of a more deserving person to be honored. Larry contributes his time, talent, and treasure personally to Menorah Park, and we are grateful for his service in this community. Not only that, but here's a little known fact. He was at a nonprofit conference and brought this idea back to Cleveland. So thank you, Larry. And tonight, enjoy the performances, remember to vote, and make some beautiful memories. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amy, and thank you to KeyBank for your continued support of Shining Star CLE and the crucial memory care and fundraising that it provides. All right, you ready for the show? I agree. I think we've waited long enough. Let's sit back and start listening to our finalists. This is what we all came here for. So, our first performer, believe me when I tell you, she is unforgettable, despite of me. She comes to us from Highland High School in Medina County. And if you tuned into last year's finals, you will recognize not just her face, but her incredible voice, as she was the third runner-up and already took home a $1,000 prize. This senior's most recent roles were as Captain Hook and Mrs. Darling at the Akron Civic Theater, and she won first place in not just the musical theater category, but in classical voice as well at the coveted Nats Regional Singing Awards. Singing Barbara Streisand's A Piece of Sky from Yentl. Please welcome back the unforgettable fourth place winner of Shining Star CLE 2021, and one I will never forget ever, Amelia Aceto.
It all began the day I found that from my window I could only see a piece of sky. I stepped outside and looked around. I never dreamed it was so wide or even half as high. The time had come, Papa, can you hear me? To try my wings, Papa, are you near me? And even though it seemed at any moment I could fall, I felt the most. Papa, can you see me? Amazing things, can you understand me? The things you can't imagine if you've never flown at all. to stay on the ground. Sometimes where danger lies, there the sweetest of pleasures are found. No matter where I go, there'll be memories that tug at my sleeve. But there will also be more to question, yet more to believe. Oh, tell me where is the someone who will turn to look at me and want to share my every sweet imagined possibility? The more I live, the more I learn. The more I learn, the more I realize, the less I know. Each step I take, Papa, I've a voice now. Each page I turn, Papa, I've a choice now. Each mile I travel only means the more I have to go. What's wrong with wanting more? If you can fly, then soar. With all there is, why settle for just a piece of the sky? Papa, I can hear you. Papa, I can see you. Papa, I can feel you. Papa, watch me fly.
Amelia Cito, amazing. And that is the way we return to the stage, everybody. You know, Shining Star CLE had somewhat of a Barbra Streisand revival. We had Callista last year, who also sang, and she is back this year to sing for you as well, but we'll get to her in a little bit. But I'm curious, why did you choose this particular song?
It really took me a long time to find my song this year. I was so back and forth, but when I finally found Piece of Sky, I felt like this is the right one. Like the message of going after your dreams no matter what is in front of your way and going after what you need in life is just so touching to me.
Last year you mentioned your own personal connection with dementia with your grandfather. What does it mean being back here to help this particular cause?
It's so rewarding to raise more money for such an important cause to me and my family, and it's such an honor and a privilege to be here.
Congratulations and well done. Amelia Cito, everyone. Next to our stage is a junior at Hudson High School who made the Shining Star CLE top 25 last year, but this year finally made it into the top 10. Some of her favorite roles include Annie and Annie, the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz, and Elsa in Disney's Frozen. Singing My Grand Plan from Broadway's The Lightning Thief, please welcome to the stage, Lindsay Ross.
I've always been a smart girl, always made the grade, always got the gold star. I've always been a smart girl, but smart girl only gets a girl so far. You win at every single game. You want a quest, they tell you tough. If you don't go, you'll never know if you'll ever be good enough. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. They better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon someone will notice me. I've always been a tough girl, always been the one not to run from a fight. Always been a tough girl, 'Cause girls never win if they're polite. So me, I tend to stand my ground. I found I never can give in. It may not be my quest, but maybe it's mine to win. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. They better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon the world will notice me. And your stepmom treats you like some freak. And your dad won't give you the time of day. And your mom won't trust you with a quest. So the best thing you can do is run away. Run away. But I have a plan, and I will be remembered. I will be great. Just wait and see. They better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon, I swear. I don't know how or when, but I promise you I'll never be invisible again. Someone will notice me. I've always been a smart girl.
Wow. Okay, so last year, Lindsay, you made it to the top 25. What did you do differently this year?
It really just pushed me even harder because I knew I was only a sophomore, so I knew I wanted to come back, and I really just pushed myself to the limits, and it got me here, it worked, so I don't know what I did. But
What's it like finally performing on this stage?
it's so surreal, like, it's just so crazy to me. I can't even, like, fathom being here in Playhouse Square.
So, well, not too long ago, your high school performed at the Connor Theater for the Dazzle Awards. How does this one compare?
It's just like, it's so crazy. Not like, growing up, didn't even think I would get to perform once, let alone twice. Like, it's just so different. And I was with a group then. This is like alone. So I'm so grateful. Like, truly so grateful.
Well, we are grateful to you for sharing your
Thank you.
talent. Lindsay Ross, everyone, thank you. And you know what? Speaking of the Dazzle Awards, this year's winner for Best Actor and Actress, Shining Star CLE 2021 finalists Daniel Blum and Gabby Ilg. Yeah, 2 from last year. They won the Dazzle Awards. So believe me when we tell you, the judges know how to pick them, all right? So I want to tell you about a few other opportunities that these contestants are getting access to. We know that several of our finalists, in addition to being singers, are also aspiring songwriters. In fact, one of our contestants will perform an original song later in the show. And for 5 years now, Shining Star CLE has had a close relationship with BMI, Broadcast Music Incorporated, the global leader in music rights management. And BMI represents the public performing rights for nearly 13 million musical works created and owned by more than 800,000 songwriters, composers, and music publishers throughout the world. So, as a special reward, we have arranged for a private mentoring session with BMI for any of our Shining Star CLE finalists who have any aspiration of being a successful songwriter. And there's another outstanding opportunity for these young people. As we heard earlier, our celebrity judge, Carl Topolo, will be inviting our winner to sing on stage with the Cleveland Pops Orchestra on New Year's Eve. Not only could they be performing here at Playhouse Square, but also at Severance Hall. But they also have the chance to compete for the Cleveland Pops Scholarship Award. So thank you, Carl. All right, our next performer is another returning face you may recognize, as she has now been part of this competition for 4 years. Moving from auditioner to semifinalist and finally last year as a top 10 performer, she is back again. This senior at Brecksville Broadview Heights finds happiness in all forms, from painting and sketching, or even growing her fan base on TikTok, where she streams her favorite songs, including this one, singing The Joke by Brandi Carlile. Please welcome back to the stage, Leah Spacek.
You're feeling nervous, aren't you, boy? With your quiet voice and impeccable style. Don't ever let them steal your joy and your gentle ways to keep them from running wild. They can kick dirt in your face, dress you down and tell you that your place is in the middle when they hate the way you shine. I see you tugging on your shirt, trying to hide inside of it and hide how much it hurts. Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin, let 'em scatter in the wind. I've been to the movies, I've seen how it ends, and the joke's down there. Oh. You get discouraged, oh don't you, girl? It's your brother's world for a while longer. We gotta dance with the devil on a river to beat the stream. Call it living the dream, call it kicking the ladder. They come to kick dirt in your face, to call you weak and then displace you after carrying your baby on your back across the desert. I saw your eyes behind your hair, and you're looking tired, but you don't look scared. Let 'em laugh, laugh while they can. Let 'em spin, let 'em scatter in the wind. I've been to the movies, I've seen how it ends, and the joke's on them.
Leah, that was fabulous. How was it performing with our amazing band as well?
It was awesome. I'm used to performing like in my house at the piano with an audience as my mom or something like that. So this is a little different.
So, you know, you've been around a few years now. So tell us, what was it about this song choice that stuck out to you that you thought, I got to do something different?
Yeah, so I think that song choice is like a very important part of this. And for me, I've always put pressure on myself to like do a different genre than I'm used to. But I think it's important just to go with your gut and do what you love to sing.
And that's what you love to sing. All right, we're going to have to check out your TikTok, too. All right, Leah, thank you so much. Leah Spacek, everybody. All right, next we have another top 25 semifinalist who refused to give up after coming just short of the finals last year. This Portage County native found solace in her love of music and film and has been performing for as long as she can remember. She says that music has helped her through some very difficult moments in her life, including coming so incredibly close to making last year's top 10. But she never gave up. And guess what? She made it. From Theodore Roosevelt High School, singing Lady Gaga's I'll Always Remember Us This Way, please welcome Lila Wagner Gleason.
Arizona sky burning in your eyes. You look at me and I want to catch on fire. It's buried in my soul like California gold. You found the light in me that I couldn't find. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Lovers in the night, poets trying to write. We don't know how to rhyme, but damn, we try. But all I really know, you're where I wanna go. The part of me that's you will never die. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Oh yeah. I don't wanna be just a memory, baby. When I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. When you look at me and the whole world fades, I'll always remember us this way.
Lila, did you bring your entire high school with you today?
Pretty much.
All right, congratulations on finally making it to the top 10. What
Thank
was
you
this
so
moment
much.
like for you?
This was everything to me. Last year when I was in the top 25, I remember it was around the same time that my grandma was actually in memory care, and that's what this whole cause is. And I was like, wait a second. And I put two and two together, and the entire thing just became so much closer to my heart after realizing like what it was going for after my family
experienced firsthand just how underfunded and understaffed a lot of these facilities are and just how important music is. It gives you a whole new perspective on the entire thing, and it really is so close to my heart.
Lady Gaga is such an iconic artist. What made you choose this particular song?
Well, I was actually going to wear a meat dress tonight, but I figured that might, stink it up a little. Anyway, I usually sing musical theater, so this is completely out of, my comfort zone. But I really, really found this song so special because I think it's applicable to anyone. We've all experienced loss. We've all experienced partings in some capacity. And my favorite thing about this song is that it's not the storm, it's the rainbow at the end of that. And that's a mindset that I really try to take on, at least recently. And this song, it just holds a really special place in my heart.
Well, tell me, if you won tonight, what would you do with that scholarship money?
Well, I'd love to work at Mark's grocery store for the rest of my life, but I don't think that would work out. I would love to go to college for musical theater, but if that's just one of the things that I love to do. I really love storytelling and making people laugh because there's so many stories that need light shined on them, and I just want people to know that, whatever challenge you're going through, whether that be the biggest thing or just, a small moment in your life, you're not alone because everyone has these stories, and there are 8 billion people on this earth, but your story is just as important as any other, and it deserves to be told.
Lila Wagner Gleason, everybody. All right. It is now time to round out the first half of our student performers. So let's just head on down to Summit County, where our next finalist is a senior at Firestone High School and one of our rare contestants singing a classical piece. But as a lover of all music styles, she hopes to share her talents with a new generation, perhaps as a music teacher herself one day. Singing Poor Wandering One from the Pirates of Penzance, please welcome Fiona Coughlin.
Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one.
someone who actually studied opera 150 years ago, I know the level of difficulty it is to master a piece like that. How long did it take you?
Well, I got this piece at the beginning of June, and in July, I actually got casted in Weathervane's Newsies. Hi, baby. And I played Newsie number 37. It was very exciting. And I belted for about 4 months, and I totally, damaged my voice. It was hard, and I came back to this song, and I couldn't sing it. So I really doubled down, and I went back to the basics. I started the foundation, I built myself up, and I've been working for about 4 months on this piece.
So for those of you who don't understand, to be able to sing like this is like asking a football player to go play professional basketball. That's kind of what the muscle memory is like. So that's just utterly incredible. I have to ask you, what do you like singing more, classical, Broadway, or pop?
That is the hardest question I could have been asked. I personally like singing all genres. I think having the ability to branch out and sing whatever, I think is really amazing. And I love things about each type of music. I love musical theater because I get to put on a new character and become a new person. For pop, it's generally more playful, and you can really morph your phrasing and really change up the song. And then with classical, I just love challenging myself, and I really love the technical side of music.
So I know the last few years has been really rough on young performers. So tell me, did music help you get through anything?
So I think COVID really hit at kind of the worst time for my age group, because it was my freshman year of high school, and that's the kind of time when we're supposed to develop the person we're supposed to be, but all of us were kind of forced to grow up and kind of forced to kind of take care of a lot more stuff than we expected to, and that really affected me mentally, me physically. I wasn't really taking care of myself in the way that I should be, and music was really the one thing that pushed me to kind of keep going. And I actually got a church gig my freshman year, and I've been singing at a church on Sunday, every single Sunday morning. This is my freshman year. I'm a senior now, and that gave me something to look forward to and something to push towards and to work hard on. So
church gigs. All right.
Church gigs.
All right, Fiona Coughlin, everyone. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the halfway point of our finalists. So what do you think so far? Well, if you like that, we have a real treat for you, as one of our celebrity judges has agreed to share her jazz talents with us. And once you've heard who she grew up singing with, you will know why jazz and the Great American Songbook are literally in her blood. She began performing alongside her father as soon as she could walk and talk, pretty much. And her mentors, well, let's just say Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Gene Kelly. Yeah, she is the daughter of 20-time Grammy winner and music legend Tony Bennett. And if her family line wasn't enough of an education, Antonia also graduated from the esteemed Berklee School of Music in Boston. And she has made quite a name on her own in the jazz music scene. Ladies and gentlemen, singing Fascinating Rhythm, please welcome Antonia Bennett.
Fascinating rhythm, you got me on a go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making, the neighbors want to know why I'm always shaking just like a flivver. Each morning I wake up with the sun to find at night no work has been done. I know that once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong. Once you start to patter, I'm so unhappy. Won't you take the day off, decide to run along somewhere far away off and make it snappy? Oh, how I long to be the girl I used to be. Fascinating rhythm, oh, won't you stop picking on me? Fascinating rhythm, you got me on a go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making, the neighbors wanna know why I'm always shaking just like a flivver. Each morning I wake up with the sun to find at night no work has been done. I know that once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong. Once you start to patter, I'm so unhappy. Won't you take the day off, decide to run along somewhere far away off and make it snappy? Or how long to be the girl I used to be? Fascinating rhythm, fascinating rhythm, fascinating rhythm. Oh, won't you stop picking on me?
Antonia Bennett, we are so thrilled that we dragged you all the way from California to Cleveland to be here for this. But this event and the cause for it has a very, very special place in your heart.
That's right.
Can you
Yes.
talk to us about your father? Because it was just over a year ago that he did his last show at Radio City Music Hall.
That's true. I mean, there's so much to say. It's very emotional to have somebody that you love in your life go through memory loss of any kind, and when you're used to seeing somebody so strong change and sometimes get confused, it really does, I don't know what the right words are really, change the dynamic. But at the same time, I think there are still many beautiful moments, and as a family member or as a loved one watching somebody go through something like that, it's so important to grab onto those moments and to make the most of it while they're still here with us.
We are so, so glad you are here and one of our judges. And I have a feeling what you just did, because I could listen to you all night long.
So sweet.
And what you just did is so much easier than what you're going to have to do. So
I know. I mean, these kids are like professionals. I don't even know what to say. They're just wonderful, one better than the next. It's unbelievable.
can we bring you back up a little later for another one?
Sure, that sounds great.
What do you guys think? All right, Antonia Bennett, thank you so much. All right, our next performer to the stage defines the popular entertainment phrase, "The show must go on." As you all know, we are living in unprecedented times. And for those in the performance industry, some of our own production team behind the stage lost almost 2 years of income as professional musicians were unable to work during the pandemic shutdowns, which is what makes this evening, our first time back live, so very, very special. Although it is not entirely without some unfortunate circumstances, as you will notice in your programs regarding our next performer, Corey Ward from Menor High School. Unfortunately, Corey fell ill this week and cannot be here tonight to perform, which, as you can imagine, is incredibly heartbreaking after how long it took him to make it this far. Our hearts go out to Corey and his family for a speedy recovery, and such a warm thank you for all the incredible work he has put in this year. Now, he is watching live from home on our live stream, so would you all say hi to Corey and give him a round of applause? But as the saying goes, yes, the show must go on, and so we shall. Shining Star CLE has always selected 2 alternates for this very reason, and for the first time, one of them has been called up and will be stepping in to perform and compete for the scholarship prize tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, from Hathaway Brown School, our youngest performer of the evening at only 14 years of age, would you please give it up for Ananya Yadati singing Hopelessly Devoted from Greece.
Guess mine is not the first heartbroken. My My head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go. Hold on till the end. That's what I intend to do. Hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you.
Are you sure you're 14?
Thank you.
Are you really sure? I want to see some ID later, young lady. You have an amazing voice. So earlier this week, you started off as one of our alternates,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden got the call that you were called up to the top 10. What is this moment like for you right now?
It was like so unexpected, and I never thought that I was gonna perform as the top 10 this year, but I was really excited when I found out, but also like it made me super nervous because I only found out like 2 days ago. But I also just want to say congrats to Corey, and I wish he could be here.
We recently lost Olivia Newton-John this year, and that song, of course, made famous by her and the movie Grease. So you're 14. How did you hear about this one?
I actually heard this song first on TikTok, and I thought it was such a pretty song, and I like immediately wanted to sing it when I heard it. And then like as I was learning it, I watched so many videos of Olivia Newton-John, and like that like inspired my performance a lot, and it was really sad to hear her passing.
You are a young performer. However, I understand you're a debater, and you also raised money for another important cause. Tell me more about this Akron Children's Hospital Piano-a-thon.
So it's basically an event where you like raise money from friends and family to donate to the Akron Children's Hospital, and then you go there and you play piano for all the patients to hear, and it's like a really nice way to do something for the patients and also to donate to a really good cause.
That's awesome. And Nanya Yadati, everyone. Great job. All right, already a finalist your freshman year. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot more of that young lady. And by the way, yeah, I think I was younger than 14 when I saw Grease, so there's that. I think I got to start watching more TikTok. Before we continue, we hope that Corey is still watching, because this talented young man is still a junior and he is eligible to come back next year. The team at Menorah Park and Shining Star CLE just informed me that they would like to announce that they are inviting Corey back next year to participate in the finals right here on stage at the Ohio Theater. That's right, Corey. So practice those moves and we will see you next season for a shot at that big prize. All right, our next contestant is another Shining Star CLE finalist back in 2020 from our first virtual season. This Highland High School senior has won acclaim all over the state and even the country. From winning first place in the Ohio Nats Singing Award to placing third in the Hammerstein International Youth Competition and being nominated for Playhouse Square's Best Actress Dazzle Award, this young performer is well-seasoned and ready to share her story with you on stage tonight, singing her very own original song, Fighter. Please welcome Hannah Tremonti.
break my bones, will words have hurt me too? I tell myself I'm not enough, convinced it must be true. These negative thoughts inside my head come again and again. I've been lost so many times, I don't know where to begin. But hold on, keep your head up. Don't stop fighting even when things get rough. You can be strong, gotta stay strong. You're a fighter, keep your head held high. Don't stop shooting till you've reached the sky. You're a fighter, you were born to be strong. Just stand proud and sing your own song. You're a fighter, it's your time. Know you've still got mountains to climb. Oh, the sun is shining out my window, still my soul is dim. I've gotta face another day instead. I stay lying in bed, scrolling through memories on my phone, just trying to pass some time. Smiling faces from the past that once was mine. But hold on, keep your head up. Don't stop fighting even when things get rough. You're a fighter, keep your head held high. Don't stop shooting till you've reached the sky. You're a fighter, you were born to be strong. Just stand proud and sing your own song. You're a fighter, it's your time. Know you've still got mountains to climb it up. 'Cause you're a fighter for the God above. Here surrounded by hearts of love. So hold on, keep your head up. Don't stop fighting even when things get rough. Till you reach the sky. Just stand proud and sing your own song. You know you still got mountains to climb. Fighter, keep your head held high. Don't stop shooting till you reach the sky.
Hannah Tremonti, what a message and what a voice. And you wrote that song. Oh my goodness, so what inspired it?
Well, so I kind of wrote this during a very tough time in my life where I was really struggling to find, like, you know, who I was and where I fit in and, you know, who I am. And so, you know, I used this song kind of as like my diary, and, you know, it was my thoughts and my feelings, but it was also the words I needed to hear. And so, you know, I realized that, like, other people needed to hear it too.
It's very brave to put yourself out there like that. Bigger question, because I know everybody loved that song. Have you recorded it?
Yes. Okay, so it is the first song that I have fully produced with the help of Alan back there on the keys, actually. And so through that, I have become a licensed writer through BMI, and it's contracted with Crucial Music out in California for licensing for...
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's out for licensing for, like, film and TV, and so, yeah, you can find me on all major music platforms, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you want. My Instagram is Hannah Tremonti Official. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, whatever you want to find.
Oh my God.
I'm there.
What do you need this competition for? Finally, being a top 10 finalist back in 2020 and coming so very close last year, what does it mean to you to be back on this particular stage tonight?
Well, first of all, it feels pretty great, but especially because it's live. But I was crushed last year. Like, it hurt so bad not making it back. 'Cause you see yourself and you're like, oh wow, I wasn't good enough this year. But you know, Fighter was kind of a byproduct of what happened, because after I found out I didn't make it, I was like, okay, I need to do something for myself. I need to try something new. I need to step out of my own box. And so I guess everything really does happen for a reason, because I guess it's what brought me here.
What a great message, and something so many others can learn from. Hannah Tremonti, everyone. All right, up next is a junior at Beaumont School who nearly gave up performing during the long 2 years of shutdowns in theater, concerts, and school music programs. But she didn't, and that decision led her to this very stage tonight as a top 10 finalist in her first ever attempt. A frequent performer at Heights Youth Theater, some of her favorite roles include Yona in Children of Eden and Velma in Chicago. Performing Gravity by Sarah Bareilles. Please welcome to the stage Lauren Ravis.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without touch. You keep me without chains. I never wanted anything so much than to drown in your love and not feel your rain. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment in your gravity. Here I am, and I'll stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're on to me, and all over me. Oh, you loved me 'cause I'm fragile, when I thought that I was strong. But you touched me for a little while, and all my fragile strength is gone. Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment in your gravity. Here I am, and I'll stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're on to me, and all over me. I live here on my knees as I try to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. But you're neither friend nor foe, though I can't seem to let you go. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. Ooh, you're keeping me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're on to me and all over. Something always brings me back to you. It never never takes too long.
Lauren, that was amazing. And it's so incredible to hear the emotion coming from your voice. But is it true you almost gave up music?
Yeah, because when COVID hit, I was in grade school, and it was a really big part of my life. Like, I did something after school every day, whether it was band or choir. And then after that was taken away from me, I didn't really know what to do with myself. I was kind of stuck. But then I got a keyboard, and I learned how to play, and so it helped me through.
This is your first ever audition to Shining Star, and you made it all the way to the finals. So what is it like for you standing on the stage right now?
It's crazy to be able to perform on a Playhouse Square stage, and I just am so grateful for this opportunity, and I got to meet so many talented people. It's just really cool.
And Sarah Bareilles is not just your favorite artist, she's your mom's favorite artist,
Yes, it is.
too.
Yeah.
Is your mom here?
She is here, somewhere in the middle, somewhere over there.
All right, what an incredible journey you've had. Thank you so much for sharing with us. We appreciate it. All right, Lauren Davis, everyone. All right, we are in the home stretch. We have yet another name I recognize because this young performer not only was a finalist in last year's competition, but won second runner-up and has already taken home a $2,500 college scholarship. This junior at Western Reserve Academy has been taking lessons and performing for 14 years now. She ranked first in her region in classical music at the Nat Singing Awards. She's been involved in the Akron All-City Musical and was last seen as a leading role in Akron University's production of The Lightning Thief this summer. Singing One Perfect Moment from Bring It On the Musical, please welcome back to the stage, Alexandra Newman.
I'm not freaking out, I'm really okay. I'm totally chill, or I will be someday. 'Cause I'm so near the top, but there's so many mountains to climb. There are plans to be planned, drills to be drilled, 'cause this dream that I dreamed is becoming fulfilled. And I plan to enjoy it. Right now, I don't have the time. Fading on Campbell, an average teenager, almost grown. Close up on average, grades from the average life she's known. Now zoom in the lens on the rest of her friends as she stays alone, doing the work, getting it right. 'Cause I know we'll have to be practically perfect, so I'll go above and beyond and pull through this I can do. All that I'm asking is one perfect moment in time. I'm 17, there are so many things that I can't control. If I start to freak or feel weak, I focus on just one goal. Turn down the panic, attack this routine like it owns my soul. Turn up the music so loud that it swallows us whole. And then there we are, we burn like a star. We're safe inside the world we know. Then suddenly I'm in prep for the climb, and here I go, high in the air. There is a moment just before you start to fall, leaving that one moment. I know that
brought your whole high school too, didn't you? That's what I thought. One perfect moment indeed. How was this for you?
It feels truly spectacular, Monica, and I'm so grateful to be here. It's a dream come true.
What's it like coming back to Shining Star CLE, but this time live and in person?
Well, everyone at Shining Star CLE has been truly remarkable during this process, and doing it live on stage, I feel just brings the connection even better.
You know what, knowing first how the money is raised for Menorah Park changed lives last year, what does it mean to you to be part of such an important cause?
I believe that the power of music connects people, and it brings us all close to our hearts, so supporting Menorah Park is truly an honor.
All right, give it up for Alexander Newman. All right, we have come this far, and we are ready for our last top 10 finalists. You guys ready? All right, we certainly left something exciting for last. Hailing from Medina County, this senior at Brunswick High School has been seen locally on stages in Les Miserables, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and The Addams Family, as well as playing the ukulele and bass guitar in his spare time. Performing Santa Fe from Disney's Newsies, please welcome to the stage, Nick Peterson.
Folks, we finally got a headline. Newsies crushed as bulls attack. Crutchy's calling me dumb, Crip's just too damn slow. Guys are fighting, bleeding, falling, thanks to good old Captain Jack. Well, Captain Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Let me go far away, somewhere they won't ever find me, and tomorrow won't remind me of today, where the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray. I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe, and I'm gone and I'm done. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my pay. It's just the moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do, in Santa Fe. Where's it say you gotta live and die here? Where's it say a guy can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living trapped where there ain't no future? Even at 17, breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space, fresh air, let them laugh in my face, I don't care. Save my place, I'll be there. Just be real is all I'm asking, not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe.
Nick, They did hear you in Santa Fe. Oh my goodness, and you are so incredibly brave because you know who's one of the judges, right?
Yes.
And you come out here to sing a song from Newsies. What's going through your mind with Ben sitting right there?
Honestly, it's an honor because Newsies was one of the first shows that I ever watched, and it's the show that got me into musical theater. Like I saw that show and I was like, I want to do this for a living. And I have looked up to you for so long, and it's just like so rewarding.
Working the judges, wait. Your parents have to be so incredibly proud, and I'm sure, are they watching you?
Yes, they're here. Their support is just, it means so much to me because I have multiple friends that are so talented and so passionate about this, and they've been talked out of pursuing it by their parents because they just don't think it's a good career. But the fact that they've given me nothing but their endless support, I wouldn't be here without it.
Ben has to talk to those parents too. Nick Petersheim, thank you so much. Well done. All right, so you heard all of our finalists. Let's give them another round of applause, shall we? All right, so what's next? Well, members from our Menorah Park production team have gathered backstage and they are ready to tabulate the results that our judges have provided. So judges, would you please finalize and present your scores for collection? And while they do so, please join me in welcoming James P. Newbro, CEO and President of Menorah Park, to say a few words about this incredible event.
Good evening. I had to bring Connor with me because to shine a little light on the subject here for me. So, I'm Jim Newbro, President and CEO of Menorah Park. Thank you, Monica, for that introduction. I haven't been called James P. Newbro since I was in trouble with my grandmother. Here we are with all of you this evening. We've made it to this incredible evening for our first in-person Shining Star CLE since 2019. And thanks to all of you, what a success this fundraiser has been. Thanks to our incredible sponsors, patrons, and your donations from home, the Menorah Park Foundation team has shared that we've already raised more than $415,000 and counting. I am both grateful and humbled by this tremendous level of support. This means so much for all of the people that we are currently serving and all of those who will need our help with memory care in the future. Our mission is great, and it's made possible because of all of you. Thank you to the entire Shining Star CLE community, both near and far, for your commitment to this life-changing program. To all of these amazing students, all the students that auditioned, their parents, the schools and teachers for embarking on this journey with us. We are honored to bring a spotlight to your talent and help support your journey. This is truly a win-win for all involved. And there are so many more specifically that I want to thank. First, I want to share our gratitude to our media partner, WKYC. To our generous event sponsor, Key Bank. And to our double diamond sponsor, Glen Mead. As always, special thank you to Monica Robbins for making this a wonderful evening. To the Cleveland Jewish News, Driftwood Catering, and our panel of renowned judges, Antonia Bennett, Rashad Chambers, Ben Fankhauser, Carl Topolo, and Gina Bernasi, and especially to our artistic director, Connor O'Brien.
Wow, please, thank you. Thank you.
Next, I'd also like to extend a big thank you to our event co-chairs, Nancy and Ira Goffman, Judy and David Kaufman, Carmi and Todd Stein, Judy and Steve Walensky, as well as our honorary co-chair, Larry Mack. Larry, thank you again for bringing this wonderful event to the organization and to Cleveland, which could be life-changing for tonight's winners. And kudos to our Menorah Park Foundation team, led by Brian Sokol, that includes Josh Berger, Jane Firth, Lynn Krumholtz, Katie Martin, and Dominique Moore, and all of those who have helped us along the way. I hope that you're enjoying this evening filled with excitement and promise, and again, thank you.
Thank you, James. All right, the first part of the evening is now past. So while we wait for those scores to be tabulated, we would love for you to get a better education with our judges.
The future of American jazz is safe in the hands of Antonia Bennett, the daughter of legendary singer Tony Bennett. She is honored to continue the tradition of sharing classics while presenting originals that sound like a page straight from the Great American Songbook. Antonia's love and dedication to the arts started very early. She began performing alongside her father as soon as she could walk and talk, and has shared the stage with icons such as Rosemary Clooney, Count Basie, Regis Philbin, and Don Rickles. She grew up with mentors like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Gene Kelly. And as if her family life wasn't enough of an education, Antonia also graduated from the esteemed Berklee College of Music in Boston. Ben Frankhauser is a Broadway actor, singer, writer, and educator in New York City, but he's from Cleveland and graduated from Orange High School. Best known as Davy from Disney's Newsies on Broadway, Ben also co-authored the off-Broadway musical, A Commercial Jingle for Regina Comet. He's performed at theaters across the nation in the first national tours of Beautiful, the Carole King musical, and Spring Awakening, as well as many regional theaters, including Hartford Stage, Bucks County Playhouse, Broadway in Sacramento, and the Paper Mill Playhouse. He earned a BFA in musical theater from Ithaca College. Founding conductor of the Cleveland Pops Orchestra, Carl Topolo's eclectic programs are acclaimed by audiences and critics alike. He enjoys a dual career as both conductor and clarinetist, often finding an occasion to perform a selection with the Pops on one of his brightly colored clarinets. Carl also conducts the Fireland Symphony Orchestra in Sandusky, and he's music advisor of the National Repertory Orchestra, a summer festival in Breckenridge, Colorado. He was named Faculty Emeritus after 37 years as conductor and director of the orchestral program at the Cleveland Institute of Music. He served as principal Pops conductor of the Toledo Symphony Orchestra, Southwest Florida Symphony Orchestra, and Mansfield Symphony Orchestra. In addition, Topolo has performed as guest conductor with 125 different orchestras in 37 states and 12 foreign countries. As President and Chief Executive Officer of Playhouse Square, Gina Vernacci is responsible for all operations of the not-for-profit Performing Arts Center, including more than 1,000 annual performances with gross sales of $48 million, and supervising a full and part-time staff of 300, as well as the much-loved Redcoats volunteer corps of 1,500. She's led initiatives that help position Playhouse Square as the region's premier cultural, tourist, and entertainment destination and the country's largest performing arts center, second only to New York City's Lincoln Center. Vernacci secured and built a Broadway series for E.J. Thomas Hall at the University of Akron, and continues to champion programming collaborations with libraries, colleges, resident companies, and area nonprofit theaters. In recognition of her contributions to the community, Baldwin Wallace University presented her with an honorary doctorate of humane letters in May of 2021. Nationally, Vernacci is a Tony voter and sits on the Broadway League's Board of Governors. Rashad V. Chambers is a Tony Award-winning producer, talent manager, and lawyer. He is the founder and president of Esquire Entertainment. Rashad recently produced the New York premiere of the award-winning musical Little Girl Blue, the Nina Simone musical. His Broadway producing credits include American Son, Ain't Too Proud, Betrayal, The Inheritance, Caroline or Change, The Music Man, and the upcoming production of Top Dog Underdog. Rashad attended Morehouse College, where he graduated magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Business Administration. He also earned his JD and MBA degrees from The Ohio State University. Rashad is a founding member of the Industry Standard Group, as well as a board member of On-Broadway Performing Arts Training Program and Houses on the Moon Theater Company.
So a huge, huge thank you to all of our celebrity judges for their guidance, their wisdom, and the incredible difficult decision they had to make tonight. And speaking of experience, while our team finishes tabulating those votes, it is time to bring out a very dynamic young performer who knew exactly what it would take to win Shining Star CLE, because she did it. If you have ever watched this event in the past 4 years, you will recognize this young lady who, after winning multiple times as runner-up and then finally the grand prize, is now the winningest contestant in Shining Star CLE history. Please welcome to the stage Callista Zajac, everybody.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march in my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm fanned out, your turn it back, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. Guess I didn't make it, but whether I'm the rose, it's your perfection, the freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder or the shiny apple of its eye. I gotta fly once, I gotta try once, only can die once, right, sir? Ooh, love is juicy, juicy, and you see I've gotta have my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I've simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One throw, that bell will go clang. Eye on the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot, and bam! Hey, Mr. Ornstein, here I am. How much my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm fanned out, your turn it back, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. Guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my parade.
Callista Zajac. So we met Callista, you were what, 14?
Yeah. Yeah, 14.
And this is only the second time you've been able to perform on this stage.
Yeah.
So what's it like coming back?
It's sort of nostalgic in a way.
I texted one of my friends today and was like, from Shining Star the first year, and I said, hey, I'm back at the theater and I'm thinking of you. Like, it was really awesome to be back here, and it was a really cool experience after not being here for so long, and it just brought back a lot of really nice memories. So.
And we're glad we got to bring you back. So you graduate this year from Magnificat.
Yeah.
What are your plans?
I'm hoping to pursue musical theater in college, so whatever that means.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of you probably on Broadway not too long from now. So this moment, we are waiting right now for the judges to tabulate those votes for the top 4. Now, I know the last 2 years it was virtual for you, but what was it like for that wait?
It was crazy, and I can tell you, I even remember my first year here when I was announced in the top 4, just like crying and being like, I cannot believe that this just happened. And I definitely think those moments that you have backstage before and after the announcement are just like pure chaos, and you kind of black out for a second and forget what happened. But it's really a chaotic moment, but it's great. It's a lot of fun.
Now, you've had a lot of experience here with Shining Star CLE. Talk to me about what that experience meant to you outside of this, the things that you were given in addition to obviously performing with Carl Topolo, one of our judges.
Well, obviously, the scholarship is it's amazing, and it just makes such a huge impact. And another thing, being able to come back to Montefiore and Menora Park, that was just an amazing experience for me. And I think being able to sing for the residents at Menora Park is just such an amazing experience, and that had the biggest impact on me being at Shining Star.
I have to tell you, I was there when she was performing back at Menora Park, and just what is it like for you? You saw the light turn on in people's eyes when they recognized a song. What was that like for you?
It was life-changing. I say this all the time. I'm not being dramatic. It was life-changing for me because I always just, sang because I like doing theater and I like performing, but I never really had a purpose as amazing as this one. Before Shining Star, I had no idea that music could be medical care. Like, I had no idea I could make that kind of impact on people, and it's really amazing.
What's your best advice for the 10 people standing back there right now?
Enjoy the moment. I think if you get too much in your head a bit, you totally lose that moment, and it goes by so quick. And just really cherish it. Cherish the moment you have with your friends, and cheer each other on, and don't be too hard on yourself.
Thank you for coming back and sharing your gift with us. Callista Zajac, everyone. All right. Supposedly, we don't have a tabulation yet. So, where is Connor? Here's Connor. Oh, we have one.
We were not supposed to have a tie, and we did.
Oh. Oh, thank you for letting me be the one to tell everybody this. Really. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to find out who your top 4 are? Are you ready to find out who your top 4 are? Let's do it! Our top 10, Amelia Cito, Lindsay Ross, Leah Spacek, Lila Wagner-Gleason, Fiona Coughlin, Ananya Yadati, Hannah Tremonte, Lauren Ravas, Alexandra Newman, and Nick Peterson. And in my hand, folks, I'm just gonna, okay, it's okay, don't pass out yet. It's all right, we're good. All right, you ready? When I call your name, off of this card, on it is, I'm not sure how many names are written on it right now, but if your name is called, you've been chosen to move on to the final vote of this evening. So when you hear your name announced, I want you to step forward. Are you ready? This is always scary for me too, can I just tell you? Because they're all so amazing. Oh, okay. And in no particular order, I'm reading these names. You ready? Number 1, Alexandra Newman. Number 2. Number 2, Fiona Conklin. Number 3, Lindsay Ross. And number 4, Lauren Ravis. Now, ladies, I want to tell you, you are all amazing. Now, you need to go backstage and get ready for the next part of this journey. So, congratulations. All right, sneak back there. They're all ready to pass out, I think. All right, would 6 of you please come forward? I have to say, I know I speak for every single one of us in this audience here tonight, that you all are incredibly amazing, and I know this decision was not easy for the judges to make. So you are all so amazing, and we are so grateful that you came with us tonight and shared your gift and your passion. You all were chosen to perform here tonight on this stage because you are special and you have something incredible to share with the world. So as a token of our appreciation, we have a gift for each of you for this journey. So thank you all so much. You should all be so proud. Give it up for our last 6 contestants, everyone. All right, you all can head backstage right now because we've got more work for them to do. Trust me, they're not done yet. But the big moment has come. So what's next? We need your help. You guys get to pick the winners, and what we're going to do is explain how simple it is. So inside your programs, you're going to find a ballot envelope. For those of you who came in late, if I'm not mistaken, maybe we could have the house lights up a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, there are some folks hanging around over here and I believe over here who may have some ballots left if you need one, if you came in late and you didn't get one. So did you all find that envelope with the ballot numbers in your program? All right. Now you're going to find 4 numbered cards in that envelope. These numbered cards are how you are going to cast your vote. Each of our top contestants have been randomly assigned a number 1 through 4, as I just read off. Now, the numbers they were assigned correspond with those obvious, I feel like Captain Obvious here, to those 4 cards in your program. So in just a moment, our finalists, though, in case you just forgot who did what, they're going to come back out here and sing part of their songs. So as they sing, you not only have a chance to hear their beautiful voices again, but you also have time to consider which one you should think is the winner of tonight's Shining Star CLE. So then we're going to bring the house lights up again, and we're going to count your votes. So listen carefully. This is how you're going to do it. You will pass the 1 card representing your vote to our volunteers who will be walking up and down the aisles. Now, do not put your vote card back in that envelope, please. Just pass the actual numbered card to the closest center aisle where they will be collected. Now, every vote counts, believe me, so please vote. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, your top 4 who are going to perform for you. Our first performance, number 1, Alexandra Newman.
Turn down the panic, attack this routine like it owns my soul. Turn up the music so loud that it swallows us whole. And then there we are, we burn like a star. We're safe inside the world we know. Then suddenly I'm in prep for the climb, and here I go.
Number 1, Alexandra Newman. Our number 2 contestant, Fiona Conklin.
See?
Contestant number 3, Lindsay Ross.
My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. They better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up, bring on any challenge, and someday soon the world will notice me.
And last but not least, number 4, Lauren Ravis.
I live here on my knees as I try to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. But you're neither friend nor foe, though I can't seem to let you go. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your top 4, one more time. Alexandra Newman, number 1. Fiona Coughlin, number 2. Lindsay Ross, number 3. And Lauren Ravis, number 4. You all have a very tough decision. All right, ladies, head backstage. House lights are now up, so please pass your vote card to the nearest center aisle, and the volunteers will come by and collect them. Remember, do not put them in the envelopes, please. We only want the card that shows us how you voted. Hey, band, can we have some vote music? All right. Everybody, I need you back in your seats. Did everybody have a chance to vote? So before we go on, why don't we take a second? We got to give a big round of applause to our band behind me. You know, some of these musicians have been with us every single year of this competition, so let me introduce them. We have Tim Keogh on bass, Justin Hart on drums, Alan Licht on keys, Jesse Fishman on guitar,
And finally, our pianist and music director, Ed Leonard. Give it up for our band. All right, everybody, so now your votes are getting counted, and while we are waiting for that to happen, let's give a warm welcome to Linda Aleko, Managing Director of Double Diamond sponsor Glen Mead, to help explain more about the message and the reason behind tonight's crucial fundraising dollars.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Aleko, Managing Director at Glen Mead, a Double Diamond sponsor of this year's Shining Star CLE. I would like to reiterate Amy Carlson's sentiment that we are also very excited to be in the Mimi, Ohio Theater to watch the incredibly talented high school students performing tonight. It's wonderful to see all of you here providing the support, energy, and enthusiasm for our finalists. We all know that this evening is an important opportunity to help Menorah Park provide memory care service and excellence in caring in our community. It's now my privilege to introduce a wonderful video shining a spotlight on memory care. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
One of the things that really drew me to Menorah Park when I came to this organization was that energy, that sense of community, that feeling of we're all in this together and we're getting through things together, and it's very exciting, very energetic. On all of our campuses, all of our locations, we have such a great group of residents, great community support, great lay leadership, great volunteers. The list goes on and on. So it truly, when they say it takes a village or it takes a community, we have a great community, and we're excited with what the future may bring. What we're helping to do with Shining Star CLE is, as we grow that event, we're making more and more people in Northeast Ohio aware of this growing dementia issue by using the talents and skills of the young people that are in our community to shine that spotlight on that issue and help us raise awareness, as well as help us raise support for that.
Shining Star, yeah! Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
We've had the opportunity recently to bring some of the performers to the campus. If you could see the reactions and the faces of the residents as these young people come and perform, and you understand why it's so important that we do that.
I'm just super grateful that I was given this opportunity, and Menorah Park has really given me like a completely new perspective, and I'm a completely different person.
I'd do anything for you, anything you'd want me to. All I want is loving you, and I knew I wouldn't be the only one singing.
It's so nice when we've had the opportunity to have these performers come, you know, Melissa or Callista or others come to our campus and perform and share their stories, because you see it in the eyes of the residents and others that they're thinking of a different time, a different memory, a different place, that it may be taking them back to that.
Music elevates your mood. I don't think this is a surprise to anybody.
I know our medical leader, Dr. Coleman, shared stories with them. You know, some of the performers have shared stories with them. We all have those stories. So to have the performers come and do that, to put a smile on our residents' faces, I think is fantastic. I hope they walk away with that understanding of really what they're contributing to help shine that spotlight on the dementia care issue. They're really contributing to a much greater cause. So I hope they enjoy it. I wish them all the best, the most success. They're all winners. They're fantastic young people, and I wish them the best.
What an incredible program, doing so much for so many in the aging community, which wouldn't be possible, honestly, without your support. Whether it's purchasing interactive devices with thousands of games and puzzles to sharpen and exercise the mind, or crucial extra staff care during this unprecedented time, every dollar raised tonight will go directly toward memory care. And believe me when I tell you, we are incredibly thankful for all of your support. Give yourselves a round of applause, would you? Now, earlier, you heard me talk about the special tradition we have in our show about the two performing alternates. As you know from Ananya's fantastic performance earlier, we are now down to just one alternate, and she is prepped and ready to hit the stage for you. Are you ready to see her? Let me tell you, when you are asked to be an alternate, you are given a very, very important job because you have to learn the entire show, you have to work just as hard as everybody in the top 10, and you have to work on your material as well. And the job obviously could be considered a thankless one, but our alternates are also given a unique opportunity. They work with our coaches and director, our professional band, and they are invited to sing for you tonight. So without further delay, let's meet our second alternate, who hails from Avon Lake High School, was recently one of 7 nominees for Best Actress in Playhouse Square's Dazzle Awards. Some of her favorite roles include Tamika in School of Rock, Annie in Annie, and Adelia in The Little Mermaid. Performing tonight in character, this is going to be a treat, folks, as a Ugandan refugee dreaming of coming to America from the hilarious musical The Book of Mormon, let's journey to the magical land of Salt Lake City with Kayla Haskins.
My mama once told me of a place with waterfalls and unicorns flying, where there was no suffering, no pain, where there was laughter instead of dying. I always thought she'd made it up to comfort me in times of pain, but now I know that place is real. Now I know its name, Salt Lake City. Not just a story Mama told, but a village in Utah where roofs are thatched with gold. If I could let myself believe, I know just where I'd be. Right on the next bus to paradise, Salt Lake City. I can imagine what it must be like, this perfect, happy place. I bet the goat meat there is plentiful. They have vitamin injections by the case. The warlords, they're friendly. They help you cross the street. And there's a Red Cross on every corner with all the flour you can eat. Salt Lake City, the most perfect place on earth. The flies don't bite your eyeballs, and human life has worth. It isn't a place of fairy tales, it's as real as it can be. A land where evil doesn't exist. Salt Lake City. And I'll bet that people are open-minded and don't care who you've been. And all I hope is that when I find it, I'm able to fit in. Will I fit in? Salt Lake City, a land of hope and joy. And if I want to get there, I just have to follow that one
right, but you were right, Mama, you didn't lie. This place is real and I'm gonna fly. I'm on my way. Soon life won't be so shitty. Now salvation has a name. Salt Lake City.
Kayla, that was awesome and so well sung. All right, but for those of you who may not have seen the Book of Mormon, can you please explain that song?
So right before the song, like a warlord comes in and he's like wreaking havoc on my character's village. So she's currently like in her room, like locked up, singing about a place that her mom told her that's like a big dream. And my character believes that the place is Salt Lake City because the Mormon missionaries just told her about Salt Lake City.
What do you like singing better? Do you like Broadway, classical pop? What do you like?
I like a lot of Broadway. I like dramatic pieces because I love to bring all the intensity in.
The comedic pieces have to be really fun.
Comedic pieces are a nice change and they're really fun.
Well, there's good news. You're a junior.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance you could come back. You have one more year of eligibility. After coming so close and seeing what happened with your fellow alternate, are you going to come back for another season?
So making it this far has been such an amazing experience. And this week, Ananya, I got to hear her sing. She was absolutely amazing. And Corey, oh my gosh, he's absolutely incredible. I'm excited to see him next year. So next year's my senior year, so I'm really hoping that I can make it back to the stage. So that's
We are too. Kayla Askins, everyone. And now, because we have an unexpected alternate spot to fill, we would like you to hear some bossa nova with another performance from one of our judges. Antonia, can we bring her back? What do you think? Please help me welcome back to the stage for a second performance, Antonia Bennett singing Embraceable You.
Dozens of boys may storm up. I had to lock my door. Somehow I could not warm up to one before. What was it that controlled me? What kept my love life lean? My intuition told me you'd come on the scene. Darling, listen to the rhythm of my heartbeat, and you'll know just what I mean. Embrace me, my sweet, embraceable you. Embrace me, my irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grows tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby, come to mama do. My sweet embraceable you. love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby, come to mama do. My sweet embraceable you.
Antonia Bennett, everyone. Thank you so much. That song reminds me so much of my own father, and that's who I came to Cleveland for to take care of, and he had memory issues as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have to ask you, you have been on the spot once or twice in your own career, knowing what it's like to just be able to flip on a dime and fill in when something happens with the band or the audio or whatever. What's your advice for these top 10?
My advice is to always remember to have a good time, because if you do that, when something happens that's unexpected, you'll just go with the flow and make the best out of it.
And we are so lucky that you can flip on a dime and come on up here and sing when we need you. So, Antonia Bennett, everyone, thank you so much.
So much.
All righty. Let's bring back all of our contestants, shall we? Because I don't know if you've checked. Today, what was the Browns' first actual real game? And they won. And Baker Mayfield kind of choked. What does this mean, everybody? It's September. School's back in session. You know, everything's ready to go. Are you guys ready to keep going? Are ya? Because you know we can't let you go without some magical sounds from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Get up on your feet and start dancing. You've been sitting too long. Come on. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Always changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing and the key that our souls were singing, and we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away. Star CLE 2022 Top 10 finalists. And now please bring back the top 4. All right, it's that time, everyone. Are you ready to find out who won?
Now, am I on? Okay, there we go. We're getting there? There we go.
This is Connor O'Brien, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Did you enjoy the show?
He's our director.
Thank you, guys. I am so honored and impressed with these kids. And I always say that I don't care who wins because they all can win. I just want someone to win. And thankfully, we do have a winner. But I want to take 1 second because the amount of work that it takes to go into this event, the amount of emails, the amount of months, I really want to, come on here, Josh, come out. And Brian, I want to bring out my boss, Miss Jane Firth, the director of the annual campaign. And I want to bring out her assistant, Kate. Kate, come out here. The amount of emails that we have done until the wee hours of the morning. Thank you so much for your time and your work. All right, we're going to get off the stage and let you know who won. Come on, Jane.
Do you need something? I kind of need something.
That's for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I need to know who won first before all of you, right? Okay. All right, here we are, everybody. We made it. But there are a lot of people to thank. So first, we'd like to thank our media sponsor and my boss, WKYC. Our generous event sponsor, Key Bank, and our Double Diamond sponsor, Glen Mead, for investing in this incredible event. And all of the dedicated individuals who made this beautiful evening possible, especially our co-chairs, Nancy and Ira Goffman, Judy and David Kaufman, Cammie and Todd Stein, and Judy and Steve Walensky. Thank you all so much. Woo! All right. I have the winners right here in the official ranking of our top 4. Are you ladies ready? Our results have been verified and audited backstage by our official CPA, Andrew Manningham with RSM. I know he's back here somewhere. There he is. Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
So,
it's
Andrew,
not in rehearsal.
It's all right. Are you ready? All right. I hear you. Let's get to it, Monica. Get over it. Ladies and gentlemen, our third runner-up and the winner of a $1,000 college scholarship, Alexandra Newman! Our second runner-up and winner of a $2,500 college scholarship, Lauren Ravis! Would our final 2 contestants please take a step forward? Now, as a reminder, our first runner-up is the winner of a $5,000 college scholarship. And the winner of Shining Star CLE wins a gift of $2,500 to their high school music department, an invitation to sing with the world-renowned Cleveland Pops Orchestra, and the grand prize of $10,000. To help present the grand prize, it is my honor to bring back to the stage Jim Newbrough, along with Menora Park Board Chair Harry Singer, Foundation Board Chair Rick Rivets, Board Member and our Honorary Chair for the evening, Larry Mack, and Chief Development Officer Brian Sokol. And of course, let's bring back Callista Zajac, our last year's winner. The check is ready. Are you ready? Can I get a drum roll? Our winner of Shining Star CLE 2022, Fiona Coleman! Now, I have to tell you, during dress rehearsal, I told them that whoever wins, I get to bring you out and ask you a question.
Oh gosh, okay. I'm ready. Okay.
How do you feel?
I don't even know. I was backstage and I told myself, you know, fourth
place. I'm good. I wasn't expecting to be in the top 4 anyway, and the fact that I got first is absolutely surreal. Wow. I'm like really
Can I just tell you all something? Backstage, Fiona grabbed me after she was announced one of the top 4, and she goes, I was just happy to be here. And she won. And by the way, the vote was overwhelming.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So, all right, Fiona Coughlin. On behalf of all of us here at Shining Star CLE and everyone at Menorah Park, I want to extend a heartfelt thanks to all of you, our generous sponsors, and to every single person who made this beautiful evening a reality. And of course, all of you. One more